To my channel. Welcome to Team Angie. Really just want to know, like, how many of y'all getting those Facebook checks? They coming out within the next few weeks. Really, all month long. They'll be coming out within the next couple of days. Actually, I got an email Saturday. Yeah, I got an email Saturday saying that the judge approved the payments, and they'll be coming through. And to be looking out for another email. Once that other email comes saying what payment method that you would choose to get paid by, your money will be coming to that payment method within the next 2 to 3 business days. So yeah, I'm like, where that money at? Still waiting on the Cash App settlement. They ain't trying to cough that money up. Facebook been owing me money though, because they came into agreement with me a couple years ago talking about, we see what you doing on Instagram, we like that, and if you don't mind, would you want to get paid to make reels on Facebook? So I was like, yeah, that's cool. And at that same time, I was starting Team Angie. So I was like, this would be perfect. I could get paid to promote my company, and then they also gave me a fan page. That's how I end up getting subscriptions and stuff like that. So I was like, cool, that sounds like a good idea. I'm already posting for free. Why not get paid to post? So I started doing that. They was like, you got to get a certain amount of views, a certain amount of whatever, whatever. And I was doing that easy. I was like, wow. The only thing about it was that I wasn't getting paid, like they said. Like I held up my end of the bargain, and they didn't do it for their end. So I was like, what's up? Where the money at? Then initially they started paying me a little bit at a time, like around my birthday in October. They'll drop like a couple dollars at a time. They'll pay me for the people that subscribe to my page and stuff like that. So I was like, wow, they really playing with the money, right? They asked me to make reels. I make the reels. The reels meet the criteria that they asked for, and now they're not dropping that money off. So I was like, well, whatever. As long as y'all owe me, I won't go broke. And the funny thing about that is, a little while later, they end up getting sued and started sending me emails like, yeah, we got your name, you're a part of this settlement, whatever, whatever. So I was like, that's all right, that's cool, because either way it go, y'all gonna have to pay me that money. I'm just hoping that they send me the little bit that they owe on top of the settlement. So I was like, that's cool. Facebook finally starting to give up that money. They starting to cough it up. What up, Keenan player? Peace and blessings. Have y'all been checking y'all emails for them Facebook settlements that's coming in soon? If so, let me know. And if you do, or if you don't, let me know as well, because I got the links for y'all to start signing up for these settlements, especially for the data breaches. They pay the most. This is another way that I make income online, by filling out settlements. The first time I ever did it, it didn't come right away. But then every month after that, I start getting checks. I started getting instant deposits. I was like, wow, and I've been getting them ever since. And this was back in 2021 when I got that first settlement check, and I've been getting them ever since. So if y'all got a pen and paper, write this down, because I'm finna give y'all the sauce so y'all can start signing up to get paid these settlements. They come quite often. I use three of them actually, but the number one I use is Top Class Settlements. That's TOPCLASS Settlements. I bet y'all like how you spell settlement, right? And then another one I use is Top Class. That's a number one that I use. And Settlement Research, I believe. I'm gonna have to put the link down below as soon as I get back in the crib, because it's in my email or whatever. But yeah, that money be coming through. All you need is a little patience, because I don't know when it be coming, but it do come for sure, for sure. And those checks be coming in handy, especially with the days and the times we living in. You don't really know where your help gonna come from. So it's best to have some type of resources coming in, especially when they come and you're not expecting it. It'd be a blessing. I'm starting a new job tomorrow, and I'm a little excited. So I'm out here with the my bad, my phone just went dead. It didn't go dead, but my connection tweaking. But back to this legacy builder stuff, like they kicked me out the school group, banned me out the group. I had different little study materials in it, and I was trying to figure out if anybody else is in that group and if they still a part of the school community. So I was like, wow, that's really funny. They watching me all the time, all this and that. They probably found a different way to watch my page and watch my social medias and copy what I do. I'm happy I inspired them, but I am disappointed that they stole a lot of my ideas, a lot of my type of content, and ran with it and pushed me out the group. I was like, well, damn, do I have access to my study materials? So I called a lawyer and I talked to him about it. I was like, shit, I think we're going to go this route. But before I really do, I was like, I need to talk to some more people in the group to see if they experiencing what I'm experiencing because we might have a class action settlement going on. I'll be the head of it to get it started. That's my new way of getting paid nowadays as a business owner. Like, if you're doing me wrong, guess what? We're going to court about it. I'm not finna slander you. I'm not finna go back and forth with you. I'm gonna let this lawyer handle you, and we're gonna get paid. And I'm gonna hit you where it hurts in them pockets. So that's how I be right now, right? That's why I was just telling and sharing with y'all about these settlements that I've been getting. How you could be a part of getting this passive income. A lot of times you ain't even gotta be a victim of anything. You could just be a part of the benefits that's coming out. And the Bible says God stores the wicked. The wicked basically leave everything for the righteous, and this is what's going on nowadays in the world. A lot of God's children is receiving what the devil has been taken from them. The video I played plays a major part in what I'm talking about now. Plays a major part because these preachers, they always talking about material things, and they so materialistic. And what they don't know is that to be rich on this earth is nice, it's cool, but at the end of the day, like, a lot of rich people are empty inside. They're seeking for fulfillment, and they see every little route, every little opportunity, every little thing except Christ. And Christ is the only one that could fulfill you, Jesus Christ. I've been spending a lot of time with Christ, and Christ has been providing for me. Despite of what I got going on, like with people trying me with different little situations, like with my website and with this school community group, I just was feeling like I'm losing everything. And then today I realized and found out that my food stamps are being taken away because I'm not working 80 hours a week. That kind of made me mad because I was like, if I'm working 80 hours a week, that's two jobs. And if I'm working two jobs, I should damn near be making enough money to take care of everything I need, right? So I was like, you sound like a damn fool. If I'm need to be doing all that, I don't need y'all help. And what's crazy about it is I was just thinking like, damn, once I start making this money, I'm gonna have to report my income, my earnings and all this and that, trying to be an honest man and do what you're supposed to do because I'm not finna pay them back. But God was just like, don't even worry about that, dog. I'm gonna bless you with some income and I'm gonna bless you with a way to take care of yourself and have all that you need. So I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna keep on trusting you, Lord. I'm gonna keep having faith that you know what's best for me and that you clearing the path for me to walk so that I can have everything I need. And I don't have to be out here thinking about hidden licks and you know what I'm saying, different little stuff like that because I am human and this is what humans do. And I just been noticing a lot lately. I've been thinking more clear, like how easy it is to be influenced and enticed to go the wrong route, like with social media, on Facebook especially, because that's what I be on the most. I see nothing but rage baiting. Everybody on some racist stuff, and no matter what, it's all about hate. That's all that I've been seeing. Like everybody looking for a reason to be mad at somebody else. If it's not about the color of skin you is, it's about the injustice or the ignorance that people got going on. Like with those Natasha Dawes, with the Cyrus situation, all of this with Jay Z, and there's so many different things. Like I forget what dude name because I don't be keeping up with all this stuff, but I see it because it's on social media. It's what they're pushing the most. A lot of old videos at that about different little stuff to make somebody mad and want to go crash out. Especially with that child situation. Like, I just see the video with some guys. They run in the store and they start taking things. They're moving off emotion. It's all right to be angry about injustice, but that don't mean go out here and create the same type of environment, the same type of situations for other people because you're angry, right? That's why I speak so much about mental health awareness, because so many people are emotional and intelligent and they go out here and they just do whatever because they feel some type of way. Like this boy, he crashing out about Wi-Fi because he trying to play his Xbox, and then he end up hurting one of his sisters unaliving or whatever. I was like, that's so demonic, right? How could you be so upset about Wi-Fi in a game that's not even a reality that you're living? Of course, it's entertainment, but it's like, come on, dog, it's not that serious. And for someone to be like that, think like that, they really need help. The world is in a fallen place, especially when these kids they out here disrespecting their parents. The Bible says this, like in the end times, like people gonna be wilding out. The kids gonna be having no respect for the elders and the parents. Everybody gonna be so confused in the mind on what's what, loss of identity. Just like this job that I'm going to, they talking about what's your pronouns. Now, if you got common sense, you can see that I'm a guy, right? Boy, man, whatever, right? I don't have to explain that to you. You should just see me and know that. But it's just mental health, right? Like people don't really know what's what nowadays, and it's really a shame. It's sad that people don't want to be who they are. They're just out here trying to be accepted in any kind of way. But to me, I encourage you to be you. There's always somebody out there who will accept you as just as you are. You don't have to change your sex. You don't have to change your identity. You don't have to be out here being ignorant for some attention, because the world is always watching. Somebody's always looking. And little do you know or not, you inspire somebody. You encourage somebody. Somebody's out here trying to see how you going to get through your hard times without crashing out. Somebody want to see how you love the unlovable, because I was once done. And tables turn all the time. You could always be in that situation. I don't judge people because I don't know what people going through. I don't compare myself to people because I don't know if they happy with what they got. It's just like you never really know. And it's just like at the end of the day, you got to be grateful. And to be grateful is what puts you in a position to be grateful for more things. Energy repels energy, likeness attract likeness. Like if you wake up happy, like I'm happy today that I woke up in my right mind. I got dreams and goals that I could go achieve. I'm able bodied, right? That's enough to be happy about. Of course, I got situations going on that's disturbing, distracting, like with my stamps and website. My team, Angie LLC.com, like GoDaddy got me going through this situation where I gotta show them my ID and my face and all this shit. And it's been going on for almost a week now. So I'm like, damn, I didn't even know my website was down. Almost in a situation where I might lose my domain, waiting on these people to hit me back. But I was like, I thank you, Lord, because only way to change is to change. And when you pray for certain things and things start changing, don't start getting worried. You got to just keep holding on and don't give up, because you don't know what's at the end of that tunnel. But what you do know is what you're going through, whether you're happy or not, that's what it is and that's what it's going to be. Until you get comfortable being uncomfortable, it's just going to be hard for you. That's what it's like for me. I'm just learning how to be uncomfortable in life so that I could go through these stages in life out unscathed, unharmed, and blessed. Blessed that I went through it, just like with Team Angie. I was asking people like, yo, I got an idea. I want to start a company. I did the research. I know how much everything costs. I have money on this day. If you want to be a part of it, we could go half, whatever, woo, woo, woo. And then when the day came, I was the only one putting up the funds, the only one going through with it. And people nowadays looking at me like I'm better than them or whatever, right? They critique my journey because they wasn't a part of it. They don't want to be a part of it. It's just like the little chicken that made the bread. Nobody wanted to help make it, but when it was done, everybody wanted to help eat it. And it's like, why should I care about what y'all want now when I try to let you be a part of it? Be a part of this experience, give you some tools that you can learn how to go do this yourself, and you won't have to wait on nobody. You won't have to be out here begging. You just have those skills to do it as you please, whenever you please. So people be mad when they be trying to tell me like, yo, I want to start a company, I want to do this, I want to do that. Shit, I got high hope for you, but we gonna see. And I ain't finna stop doing what I'm doing to help you do what you want to do because you didn't want to help me doing what I'm doing. Even on this journey, like people be like, they want to collaborate, do little things, and they end up befriending me, right? And then when they see that the shit don't work out, they want to come back and be like, "Hey, what else you got for me?" It's funny. I forgive them, but I can't fuck with them the same way. And that's where people be mad about because you try to cross me, you try to play me, you try to use me, and you think I'm dumb because I don't react or respond the way that you want me to because I'm so emotional intelligent. I don't give people that satisfaction of them provoking me to react and respond the way that they want to because people are ignorant and they have the time to do so, right? I don't let that stuff bother me. It's just like I know God got my back. I don't have to fight these battles alone, and I don't have to fight them at all. I just give it to God, like deal with these people for me, or teach me how to deal with these people because I have no escape. I can't run from everybody because people want to be unruly, right? You're gonna stand your grounds. That means like protecting your peace, protecting your energy, setting boundaries. That don't mean you got to run away from people or put yourself up in position like you in the house all day or whatever, right? It just means that you be able to stand strong because you build a solid foundation on who you are. You're secure on who you are, and you know for a fact on who you is. A lot of people need to learn how to know themselves by spending time with themselves, and nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with spending time to get to know who you are, what makes you happy, what means the world to you. Figure out what your purpose in life is. Sometimes life is an intricate journey. Throughout this whole life, you should be trying to figure out who you are because you're going to change. You're not going to like the same things you did as a baby. You're not going to like the same things you did as a toddler. And just with that simple fact, the simple facts that you grow from a boy to a man, from a toddler to a child or whatever, you go through stages. You change in life, and you got to be able to adapt with the changes. You can't just be holding on to the past thinking that things going to work out, or life's going to get better because that's what you want and because that's where your comfort zone is. But yeah, I encourage y'all to go for your dreams and goals because you matter. Your dreams matter. How you feel matter. Don't be counting yourself out when you experience failure because failure is not final. Failure is not fatal. It's a part of success, a major part of success. I've been failing for these past 4 years trying to keep my company afloat. But I'm still here, right? Because the marathon continues and it's only over when it's over. And when it's over is when I'll be in my grave. Can't do anything else. And a lot of people don't like me because of that. They fake like my friends, they fake like my family, they fake like they want to help me, and they just really be want to see me fail. They want to be the reason why I stopped. Even with the digital marketing, a lot of people I was trying to collab with, they stopped, but they expected me to stop, and now they like, let me pick this back up. One thing about it is I'm passionate about what I do, and I do what I'm passionate about. I'm not out here trying to copycat everybody because I just want some attention. I'm doing what my life has made me to do. My life has made me to be out here on the public. Like I was afraid to do this, be going live and making videos, but I'm out of my comfort zone, and now I'm comfortable doing it. And that's just example, right? Digital marketing. People like you could do a faceless as well, but I'm like I'm out here, right? People either gonna like me, they ain't gonna like me, whatever. But at the end of the day, I got a message. I got something to say, and hopefully my message help elevate somebody to move forward, give somebody some courage to take that step, or give somebody some encouragement to keep going if you had some stumbling blocks. But yeah, now I'm on a new journey. I haven't worked in a long time. I got 3 felonies, so it is hard to find jobs. That's why I started this company because the workforce was getting ugly for me. And also, my job that I had 4 years ago was ending around September. I was finna go into the winter with one check, no job. And I took that money and I put it into Team Angie, Inform Team Angie. and I never looked back. I started off with accessories, and now I'm here with digital marketing. And now that the digital marketing is going through a loop, I don't know what's next, to be honest. But what I do know is that I'm going to carry on this journey and see where it takes me in life. I know that God didn't bring me this far to leave me. I gave my business to God a long time ago, especially when I was just fasting and everything was like starting to tumble. And that's what I mean too. Like when you give it to God, let God handle your situation and trust that everything that's going on in your life is for the best for you. All things work for the good to those who love Christ and are obedient to Him. Meaning this, like you love your parents, right? And to show that you love your parents, you be obedient to them because they should know what's best for you, especially if they're trying to guide you and give you guidance. It's no difference with your Creator, whether you believe in Jesus Christ or whoever you believe in. You are to listen to them and be obedient, right? That's how you show that you love them. And what Christ is in the Bible, it says that all things work together for those who love Christ and be obedient. And that's what's been going on with me. I've been obedient to God, like putting down the weed. I'm not all into over sexualized like I used to be into pornography and all that stuff. Like my mind is cleaning up. My reality is clearing up. Everything about that. Just taking it one day at a time. That's how you live life. Like that's the moments. Don't look forward to too much because you don't know if you're gonna make it that far. But whatever you do count. Like shit. Just keep on keeping on stacking those moments up, and they're gonna add up to something. Can't predict the future. You just gotta live in it. Hopefully you make it there. A lot of people be into astrology and reading palms and all that shit, but at the end of the day, a lot of people just got lucky guesses. That don't mean that that's where your future is headed or what you gonna be. And it's basically like, all right, I don't trust God. I pray for this, I pray for that, but let me go get my palm reading to see if this was gonna happen. That's you taking the power back into your hands. You trying to make stuff work for you. Which good luck, right? We know how to fuck things up. That's the only thing that we know how to do. We get lucky from time to time. We have good runs, but that don't mean that it's because of us. It's just by God's mercy and grace that we don't die in our sins and our ignorance. A lot of these people that you talk to, they coming back through different people. And what I'm talking about, like spirits and wine, right? You get drunk, you get full of spirits. Uh, these different entities that enter your body, just like when you full of the Holy Ghost, Holy Spirit. People be waking up regretting because they didn't been filled of that bullshit. These spirits that wasn't happy in life, they came to use your body for a bit. It's kind of like when you dream, right? You somewhere else, you experiencing something else. You're not in your physical body, but you inhabiting something to have that experience. It's no different than when you blacking out and whatever spirit inhabits you because you open those doors to it. It's very serious, y'all. A lot of people be possessed and they need some help getting out of that shit. I done met a few people that was like full of that shit. You'd be surprised like what they could do with an old ass lady out. She was possessed, picking up big ass tables and stuff like that. You're like, oh shit. Like, damn, Joe, that's crazy. It's wild. They be stuck like that though, and they need some supernatural power, some supernatural help. You got to be balanced in life though. Like, just you take care of your physical by eating right, sleeping right, whatever it is that you do. It's the same way with your spirit. When you praying, when you meditating, different little things that you do, right? Different things that people do. It's important that you balance it out and that you take care of yourself. Hold on real quick. But yeah, it took me like 14 years though. Probably a little longer than that, probably a little less. I don't know to be honest, but I know for a fact that it's been a struggle. It's been a long time coming. And I didn't try everything, nothing worked until I just asked God for help. Like, I need you. Can you work on me? Can you help me with this situation? And he was like, yeah, I got you. Leave it up to me and I'll handle it. Then when I had the dream, it was a symbolic message on me having a new spiritual walk, a new spiritual life. The reality of that don't look nothing like what I thought it would look like. But yeah, he could break those chains if you having any type of addictions, if you a liar, a thief, you stuck on pornography, you stuck on drugs, you're a murderer, whatever it is, right? You need help. You could get the help you need. You don't have to pay for it. That's the best part. I didn't go to no uh treatment center or nothing like that, but the taste gone from my mouth. I don't even think about the shit no more like that. Spend my time on it. Spending my time slightly different, trying to figure out how to fulfill my days. And now that I be on a new journey, it's like I don't even have to think about that shit no more. Everything been automatically just put in place for me, and I'm grateful for that. It's hard to find jobs because your background do matter. Every time, my bad. I'm looking for a job, they bring up my background, my history. I got 3 felonies. So they be like, we don't know if we want to work with you or not, or they'll do me like this, like we're gonna give you a trial, and then whatever they don't like about me, they'll fire me. That didn't happen a lot of times. I'm thinking I got a situation that I can handle, that I can maintain, and it gets snatched like that. People play favoritism. That's why I started my own shit. Like I never do somebody the way that I've been done. That's why I created this situation. And now it's like it's being reinvented because I asked God to take my business for me and do what He's supposed to do with it. I don't get the help I need. I don't get the resources I need, but I'm still running this marathon, trying to figure it out. A lot of people they lose their business the first year because they got so much to deal with. They got a lot of shit going on, and it's hard to do it by yourself. You need a motherfucker that remind you of the deadlines coming up. You got with me, I do quarterly taxes, which is fucked up because every couple months I'm filing taxes and shit, and I be having stuff going on that I be forgetting about it, like with this domain name, right? I done paid up 2 years advance, and now it's like shit. I forgot what day was the due date, and that's what I'm going through right now. That's why my domain is kind of like iffy right now, but my other website is still active. I was pissed off about it because it's like, damn, I've been trying my hardest these past couple years to run my shit right, make money off of it, whatever, right? But it's not up to me. And I'm kind of glad that it worked out this way because I didn't want to mislead nobody and have them on stuck like I have been stuck. Like, if you got money to blow like that, cool, do as you please. But I don't. Wasn't born rich. Don't know no rich people in my life. Everybody trying to get out they can. And I only did this to help my brothers get out the streets. I lost a lot of people, made a lot of sacrifices, and was wondering if this is the right thing to do. You're gonna miss out on a lot. You're gonna have to make a lot of sacrifices. If you ain't ready to do that, you're not ready to change. Change is inevitable. And if you're afraid of it, you're gonna be forced to it. That's how it was when I lost my sister, Joe. I just learned how to accept things. Like some things in life you just have to accept. And it's just what it is. You gotta be emotional intelligent, how to handle that shit and deal with it. I wasn't that at that time. That's why I was hurt and hurting people. And that was a hard lesson in life for me. I had to ask God about myself. Like, am I a sinner or a wicked man? He's like, you just a sinner like everybody else. Don't beat yourself up. But get up. A righteous man falls 7 times and he get back up. And what that means is to get up, you got to be knocked down. But you get back up. A wicked man falls in calamity. He don't get back up. It's over with for him. That's the difference between a sinner and a wicked man. And I had to learn that. I had to really, really ask God to help me with that because it was like, I don't know. The devil was playing with my mind, got me feeling like being angry, being bitter is the right way to be. That's how you have a little control and power, but that's a lie. It's nothing but a lie. Running the drugs, alcohol, sex, a way to fulfill you, and it's not. It really ain't. Only thing that come with that is health issues, probably possibly diseases. Who knows, right? It's nothing good at the end of the day, but a temporary fix, a temporary feel good, a temporary endorphin, something to make you feel like everything is took care of, everything is over with. It's not. It's hard to deal with reality sober, especially when it's trials and tribulations that you feel might take you out. But yeah, this gonna be my last Black a Mile because I ain't even really enjoying it, and I'm glad that God taking that taste out my mouth. Like I ain't really fiending for this stuff. Y'all been stressed out, and I usually run to weed. I usually run to drink, whatever, right? But I ain't got time for that shit, and I'm kind of glad about it. I'm gonna be fulfilling my time doing something productive, something worth doing. The type of work I'm gonna be doing, I've done it before. The only thing about it is, be outside, so I'm gonna have to start watching the weather channel to see what the weather gonna be like so I can dress appropriate. It's a little cool out here, but it's a hot ass wind blowing. But I'm finna get ready to unwind and lay it down and just be prepared mentally, emotionally, physically for what my journey lies ahead, for the journey that lies ahead of me. But yeah, one more time, that website is top class settlements. If y'all want to start getting paid, just go through the list and fill out whatever ones you want to fill out for. Majority of the ones you could be no no proof needed. You just sign out the form, fill out the form, put your payment information, all of that, whatever, and wait on your check or your deposit, whatever you choose to do. Me, I don't care how I get paid. As long as the money come to me, I'm cool. I'm gonna show y'all my emails and stuff like that because the proof is always in the pudding. I get these emails every day though. Like once you start, you win it. You don't have to worry about looking on the website no more because the lawyers will start sending you emails like, "We got this going on. Do you want to be a part of it?" And you just fill out the form. The form will come right to you. Majority of these settlements that I'm getting is from the hiatus law firm. The one to be exact is the one that email me all the time with different little settlements to be a part of. It's a lot of tow trucks out here. They out here collecting. They rounding up people's shit. One right here, just